Buongiorno everyone, or should I say Dobre Rano, here from rainy Prague. What a setting though, beautiful buildings here. We've been here for a few days enjoying a nice little city break. I know you've been thinking, Matty, where's the videos? What's up with the radio silence? Haven't heard of you since the Villa defeat. Have you took it that badly? Well, I have. I took it that badly. I wanted to fly over to Prague. Not really. Had a little Easter trip planned here. A few days away, a little city break with the missus, enjoying ourselves. You know, it's been good to kind of switch off for a few days, and there hasn't actually been any Newcastle news of note until today, which we're going to go find a little bar in. Those are not in short supply here in Prague. There is loads of places to get yourselves a beer. So we're going to go sit down, get one of them somewhere, get out of this rain and talk about all the Newcastle news and the transfer latest. But I hope you are well, hope you are doing good. And I cannot recommend Prague enough, to be fair. It's absolutely unreal. I might get into that towards the end of the video. But let's get out of this rain. We have been lucky, to be fair. This week the weather has been lush, 20 degrees and sunny until today. So let's get inside, or underneath a tent at least. One of them little shelters. Have a beer and have a chat. Cheers everyone. Have a that. About £2.30 that pint. Absolutely lovely stuff. So we're in one of the tents. Now we're at a traditional Czech bar. Loads of locals, which is good. Off the beaten track a little bit here from the tourist centre. Anyhow, let's get on to Eddie Howe and talk about how the Toon Boss is back. Great news this morning, officially released from the club. Newcastle United put this statement out saying that Eddie Howe has returned to work. He is now back at the training ground and taking care of his duties after obviously recovery from pneumonia. So he's been in hospital. We don't actually know how long he's been in hospital. To be fair, I was hoping that we'd get a statement in the last few days saying that, you know, he's been released and he'll be back to work on such day, but they've just straight up said a couple weeks after he got put in the hospital with pneumonia that he is now back, and he is at the training ground, back on the grass, doing the work, back at the hard work. Hopefully not too hard, Eddie. Yeah, rest up and recovered enough, I do hope. But it's fantastic news that the Magpies manager is back at the training ground, back at work, and hopefully in the dugout for Saturday's game against Ipswich at St James's Park, which I will thankfully be back for as well. Just a 5-day break this one, so I'll be back in the Toon at St James's Park on Saturday. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel and subscribe if you haven't already for the match day vlog and match reaction, all that good stuff, and hopefully what will be a big win for the Toon, a big game. After some games this week, seen the Champions League, Man City now in the Champions League positions, beating off Aston Villa, who are also chasing Champions League. Last night, Arsenal drew with Palace, second place. It's still for grabs. We've still got to play Arsenal. We'd have to go on a bit of a streak though after that disappointing result against Villa on the weekend. And I was going to say, you know, fair play to Jason Tyndall, Graham Jones did a great job. Whilst Eddie Howe has been out, whilst he's been in hospital, Tyndall really stepped up until obviously the Villa game. But that was just a game too many. You know what I mean? 3 games in 6 days. Team was unchanged for 7 matches in a row. We'll lack the squad depth. Said it at the time, we'll lack the squad depth. So hopefully now that they've had a week to be at the training ground, Eddie Howe being back there, seeing the lads, the chemistry, the training and everything, that should be a huge boost for the team. So hopefully that helps us this weekend and we can kick on, because let's face it, playing relegated Ipswich. Are they officially relegated yet? Southampton, Leicester are. I mean, they all are, aren't they? They always were. So yeah, we should look forward to that one and look forward to a big 3 points. But great news that Eddie Howe is out of hospital and back at the training ground, and no official word that he'll be in the dugout for Ipswich from the club. But Luke Edwards from the Telegraph and other reporters are saying that he will be, and well, he's back at the training ground. You think he will be there, won't he? I'm sure he will take charge of the Toon on Saturday. There's been some mad transfer rumours over the last couple of days. I won't get into all of them or loads of them. The main one coming out today, and again, it's a great source. It's Sky Sports News. It's Cala from Sky, and it's on the Sky Sports app, and that is confirming what was said a couple of weeks ago. The rumours of Dean Huijsen being linked in Newcastle. He is a top target for the Toon this summer, and he's one of many clubs chasing him. Newcastle, one of many clubs chasing him. We are 5 Premier League teams that want Huijsen's signature this summer. He does have a 50 million release clause, but also Real Madrid and Bayern Munich are after him as well. So loads of competition for Huijsen. Apparently his dream move is Real Madrid, which is most players. So it's going to be a tough ask for the Toon to sign him. Eddie Howe, can he sort out some links with Bournemouth and what he's got going on down there to persuade him? Obviously our project's looking really good now after winning the Cup, and hopefully we'll be having European away days like this one in Prague. I was actually at the Sparta Prague game last night. It was absolutely class. The ultras, absolutely unreal. I'll put in some videos now. What an atmosphere that was. Brilliant game. They were playing a Czech semi-final against Victoria Pleasant, and they won 1-0. It was actually 2-0, but they had the goal ruled out from VAR, so it finished 1-0. The quality of the football obviously isn't great, but we got great seats. I think it was 25 quid a ticket just below the VIP area, and you had this kind of like balcony bit You'll see on the videos. Obviously the plastic seats down there, you can get them for about 15 quid a ticket. I went for a little better ones above the dugout, great view, 25 quid each, quality, and it's a great atmosphere. It's a great little stadium, just under 20,000 seats, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was class, and obviously in these teams you can enjoy your beer at your seat as well. Proper football, do you know what size that? Proper football, do you know what I mean? You can enjoy a beer at your seats as well, cheap hot dogs and everything. So it was a class night all round. I have to say, here in Prague is an unbelievable city. It really is. It's brilliant. It's unique. You know, the buildings are really, really nice. There's some lovely architecture. The beer's cheap. The food, it's alright prices, but it's just a lush place to be. Like I said, until today, we've been really lucky with the weather. It's been nice and hot, 20, 21 degrees, but it's obviously raining at the minute. I've brought the tune weather with us right now, haven't I? It's lashing it down behind me, so it's not the best at the minute, but it is our last full day here, so we're gonna enjoy it anyways. Loads of steps, I'm knackered, loads of beer, so it's been a good one. It's been nice to get away for a few days. Like I said, if Newcastle carry on, kick on, we have more European days in places like this next season, hopefully. Well, surely we'll know, well, at least in the Conference League with Sparta Prague, where we're saying Martin Dubravka from. That's where I was last night. They've obviously had a bit of Champions League experience to get to the early rounds, then they get knocked out. But aye, it's been a good trip, and Prague is a great city. I would definitely come back here. I would definitely recommend it, and I'm looking forward to hopefully coming back one day. I'm looking forward to those European trips next season as well, like we did Milan and Dortmund and that last time out. It'll be class to do some more, and it's always class coming to just different cities, unique cities, exploring them, getting lost in them. That's what it's all about, man. I enjoy it. I enjoy the travelling. So it's been a good one. But Newcastle are looking to make sure we get Champions League, not Conference League, and it's very, very tight. That race is mental for those Champions League positions. It's really close between like 3rd and 7th, isn't it really? Do you know what I mean? It's a tough test, tough ask for those European spots in the elite competitions. Funny enough, I was wearing my tune top round here before the match yesterday, at the match before I bought the Sparta Prague top. I had some Italians walk past chanting Sandro Tonali at us. Tonali eats spaghetti, drinks Moretti. It was great. Good crack from them. Good laugh. I didn't really click on until they walked past, but I gave them a little wave and a shout. Italians singing this song for their Italian Tonali. Our Italian, our stallion, our gladiator. So it'll be interesting to see what Eddie Howe does this weekend. Will he stick with that same starting team that's been there for 7 games in a row, or will he rotate after last weekend? Will Gordon come back in? How's Sven Botman getting on? He should be close now to return, so we'll wait and see. But I'm looking forward to the Ipswich game on Saturday. Any questions you've got about Prague or anything, drop them in the comments, and I'll try and fill you in with some helpful travel advice. If you're coming here, it's only a 2-hour flight from Newcastle. It's cheap enough to get here, it's cheap enough to stay here, and it's pretty average prices, a little bit cheaper than the UK. But the beer especially, about £2.30 for an absolutely massive one. We are near the Old Town. Yeah, this is a more local restaurant. If you're going to the really touristy spots, you're probably going to pay about £3.50, £4 is what I paid like last night at the stadium as well, if you don't hand the cup back in. But it was class, and there's class news from Newcastle. Eddie Howe's out of hospital. Transfer news that Dean Huijsen's been linked. Cunha is meant to be going to Man U now, who Newcastle been linked with. There's been loads of other mad rumours, but we've got all summer to talk about them. So I think that'll do for now. I'm going to enjoy my pint, enjoy my exploring, and the rest of my holiday. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you're all doing well back in Newcastle, back wherever you are across the world. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. Give her a like, and I'll see you on the next one.